Hey guys, this is my 49th episode. Um, because it's Tuesday, my brother is away for school, and as always, I always switch to my bed area just because I don't like being downstairs alone, and also my dad's at work, so I'm home alone, and I just don't like the feeling of that, but I have to get used to it because my brother's in university and I'm gonna go to college soon, so yeah. But we both will never live in residence, so we'll always be home for each other. If you've been following my past 3, I think, episodes, you'll know that I went to Unplugged Expo, which is a really small expo. And to be fairly honest, for that price of $25 for a ticket, it didn't feel worth it. So I do recommend going to bigger expos just because if you go there for the merchandise, which a lot of people do, or if you go there to see famous actors or something like voice actors, there's not much there, and there's more at Comic-Con, Fan Expo, and even TFCon, which is the Transformers Expo that happens in Canada. It's very, that one is actually way cheaper, but it's still, there's still a lot of stuff to do there, and also there are some voice actors there. And there's a lot of collectible stuff you can get, and there's just more booths in general, which I think I get my money's worth when I go to an expo, that there's more things to do than just a few booths only. So anyways, I saw a booth that had artwork. They make pins and keychains. They even make small postcard size mini posters. So that's basically the type of artwork that I want to do in the future, but currently right now I don't have the materials to make pins, and also I don't know how to make keychains, so I might want to look up how to do that. But I bought 2 things from them because my dad said I sort of have to support people who are in the same art category as me. So I'm trying to support them because they're making stuff that I'm going to be making in the future too. So I want to support other people who are doing the same type of business as me. So let's start with the keychain first. This is Cloud from Final Fantasy. By the way, I never really played Final Fantasy, to be really honest with you guys. I've always watched my brother play it. It looks like a very difficult game. I know some of the games aren't as good as they used to be, so because there's a lot of time stuff on the games. But I just don't play because I think it's a more challenging game, and I know if I were to ever play a game like that, even Bravely Default, the 3DS game, I do play that, but I haven't played it in a while, and the reason why is because there's so much, I go past specific leveled areas really fast, so when I go past that and I'm not at the correct level to actually battle those monsters and creatures, what happens is I tend to die a lot, and then I have to go all the way back and start doing the grinding, which is leveling up really fast. So that's why I don't really like playing games that that's why I have a struggle when playing games. It's not that I don't like it, but it's just a struggle and a hassle. So I do know Cloud, and I have seen, I do know that he's in, you can get him in Super Smash Brothers, but only my brother has that because I don't really know how to get the characters, like downloadable content. I've never kept up to date with that stuff, so yeah, I never purchased. So, if you can see clearly, there's sort of a lot of air bubbles, and that's because they put a lamination sticker on top, but the problem is when I was bringing it home, it just like started peeling off, so it peeled off all the way, and I tried to stick it on just because I don't know if this will protect the thing actually. I don't feel like it matters if I have it on, but I just wanted it on just in case, and the back is just white, and it's a very chibi version of him. My brother's got a Blue Eyes White Dragon, but unfortunately I can't show you guys that because I already gave it to him, so yeah. And I like that they gave little plastic bags for them, so that way you don't ruin any of them, because I know some places don't give you plastic bags. And here is the pin that my dad got me. He chose it actually. It's Flareon. They had all the evolutions, and I didn't really want to get it at first because I was thinking of that I spend so much on my cat plushie and everything, so if you want to see Misama, my cat plushie, his review is in the one where I have 2 plushies. Like, you'll see it if you see the little icon picture for my YouTube video. It's the one with Misama, which is a giant chubby cat, and also, what was it called? A Ninetales plush. So, you'll be able to tell which one it is if you want to see a review of him. And this is the pin. It's really nicely centered too, so yeah, and I like how they did pastel colors in the background, which is different. So that's all for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Definitely if you see other people who have the same type of artwork that you will be selling or something that you're interested in, or if you're just supporting someone else who does that, you might want to support everyone else who does the same thing, just because it's being supportive to that specific type of art, which is important, so that way you can keep art going, because a lot of the times a lot of art is like physically dying out because people think that that's a job that includes hands a lot, and nowadays people want to do machine work, so, and have like robots do it. So for art, for me, like, I like drawing with my hands, so it's technically hard to get into like a full-on business where people will be like, oh, you should still have people working, because a lot of the times people are trying to replace other people with machines. Like, even at work, a lot of the time my dad doesn't get like, a lot of the time my dad sees that a lot of people get laid off just because they're technically not working like a machine. But to be honest, it takes away from that whole morals thing where you have to understand that there are people in this world don't work like machines. We have emotions, we get sick, we can get injured. It's not that we're replaceable, it's just that we're alive, so that's why we're like that. And it upsets me when I see that people are replacing people just because they don't work like machines non-stop, and it's like, in my opinion, that's not like a healthy way to run a business. So, anyways, sort of dragged this video on for too long. It was only 2 items and now it's 10 minutes. So, thanks for watching this video. My next video will probably be artwork. Bye.